Hello and good morning. Welcome to Meditation Monday. My name is Michelle. I know that you have been meditating with Brittany, who is our fitness supervisor. Brittany and I talk a lot about meditation. So she asked me if I would want to meditate with you all. So Brittany and I are going to take turns. This week I will be meditating with you, and next week she will be meditating with you. And then we're just going to switch. Here at the Monon Community Center, I'm the recreation manager of programs. My background is in recreational therapy and drama therapy, and I have focused my career on helping break systemic issues in our community, building our community, and building that peace within ourselves. So I am so excited to be here with you this morning. This morning, during Meditation Monday, we are going to focus on loving kindness. Focusing on loving kindness during my meditations is one of my most favorite things to focus on. It really helps me center myself and be able to support people. And also, it helps me change my view of, um, of what's going on in the community. So, when we focus on loving kindness, we focus on unconditional loving kindness. So, first, I ask that you get to a place where you feel comfortable sitting, either with your feet planted on the ground or crisscross applesauce. And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to start by just putting them up on our knees. We're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out of our mouth, just welcoming ourselves into this meditation. 1, 2, and 3. Then I like to take my left hand and put it over my heart, and I take 3 more deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. We're starting to clear out our minds and getting ourselves ready. Now, this hand can stay right on your heart, your other one can join it, or both hands can be up on your lap, palms up to receive that loving kindness. I'm going to start by putting one hand over my heart, and the other hand is going to be up. Okay, here we go. We're going to start again by taking 3 deep breaths, and then I'm going to lead us through the process. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to imagine that there's a bubble around us, and this bubble is your favorite color. It's translucent, you can see through it, and it's just all around you. It is covering you with unconditional, loving kindness. Accept this loving kindness or begin to accept it. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Now, whatever space you are in, I'm here in my office. You may be in an office, a bedroom, your living room, the kitchen, a backyard, your office. We're going to fill that space with 5 deep breaths of loving kindness. And this is unconditional loving kindness that you're just giving to this space. So we're going to breathe in and then breathe it out. 5 deep breaths of loving kindness to this space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a moment to soak that in, either bringing your hands to your side, up on your knees. We're going to take a breath and then we're going to bring that loving kindness to our hearts. Now, I want you to imagine the space that is closest to you. The space that's closest to me is an area where a lot of people work and there's a lot of cubicles. So now I want you to imagine the space that's closest to you. If it's the kitchen, the front yard, another office space, a bedroom, and we're now going to fill that space with 5 deep breaths of loving kindness. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a moment to soak up that loving kindness that we've now filled into these 2 spaces, and we're going to bring that into our heart with a big, deep breath. Excellent. Good job. Now, whatever space you are in, I'm at the Monon Community Center. Maybe you're at your home, your office. I want you to imagine filling that whole space with loving kindness. As we're breathing, start to imagine that space just going into all the walls and the crevice and just all the places. We're going to take 5 deep breaths, just spreading that. I'm going to imagine the track. I'm going to imagine the pool. I'm going to imagine the water park. I'm going to imagine the lobbies. And I'm just going to spread loving kindness all over the Monon Community Center. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that just accept all that loving kindness and bring it back into your heart. Big deep breath in. Very good. Now we're going to imagine the neighborhood that you're in. If it is the neighborhood where your house is, I'm going to imagine the neighborhood around the Monon Community Center. If it's businesses around where you're working, and we're going to spread loving kindness to all of those places. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we're getting a little deeper in our meditation, you may feel your ears pop. My ears are starting to pop. That is just fine. It's just that oxygen getting into our brain, releasing tension. Let's focus again on spreading that love and bringing it into our hearts. Okay, now that we've spread it into the room, another room, I've spread it into the center, the neighborhood. You're gonna focus on your whole town, rippling it out. If you are in Carmel, Westfield, Noblesville, Fishers, Indianapolis, Avon, another area, you're gonna imagine it just rippling out through that whole town. And each breath makes it ripple a little bit more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, spread it all over. 5. Just sit in that for a moment, giving unconditional, loving kindness to your whole community. I can feel that. I can feel that in my heart. And now we're going to bring it back to ourselves. Big, deep breath in. Okay. Now, let's spread it to our state. Let's spread it all over Indiana. We are right in the center, so we're going to have that love in the center of Indiana, and each breath we're going to ripple it out and out and out, and finally, hopefully, they'll be able to feel it in Chicago and Cincinnati and Louisville. It'll just be about reaching them. So 5 deep breaths, sending that unconditional loving kindness. Three more. Last one. Let us feel it on those state lines. And for our last one, now we're going to send it all over the United States. So we're going to start here in the Midwest, and we're going to build it, and build it, where they can then feel it everywhere. Here we go. Three more. Last one. Now you're going to bring all that loving kindness that you sent out into our world right back to your heart with 2 deep breaths. We're going to put our palms up on our laps, taking a big deep breath in and out. And now I want to have you imagine yourself with all this loving kindness radiating out of you. Now imagine how you're going to use that today. If it's at the grocery store, in your home, while you're on a walk, when you're here at the Moon On Community Center, how is that loving kindness going to come out of you? Take a moment, picture it, take a big deep breath in and out. And now start to come back to this room, wiggle your toes, opening those eyes. Thank you for meditating with me this morning. Namaste. I see the light in you. Have a great day.